Hi, guys, and welcome to Theatre Talk with Wayne, a weekly vlog that I do every Thursday where I chat about the shows that I have been in. Today, I'll be talking to you about Comeback Little Sheba. It's a play that I did in 2011 and was done by Constantia Theatre Players. Um, I actually need to read you something. So the play was set in the cramped, cluttered Midwestern house of Lola and Doc Delaney, which was the two main characters in the show. The plot centers on how their life is disrupted by the presence of a boarder named Marie, a college art student with a strong lustful appetite. Overweight and slovenly, the housebound middle-aged Lola engages in mild flirtations with the milkman and the mailman, like the like she was. I don't know what that means. Whatever. She sees in Marie herself at the age and encourages her to pursue a wealthy Bruce and muscular Turk. Doc, who ekes out of. I've never seen these words before. So basically, Doc is an alcoholic and he literally abuses Lola and runs after her with a knife. The title refers to Lola's missing dog, who disappeared before the play's opening and remains gone throughout the story, while Lola hopes for the puppy's return throughout the play, calling comeback little Sheba daily from the front door. By the play's end, she faces reality and gives up on Sheba's return. So the dog actually did exist. I always thought that the dog didn't exist. But anyway, gosh, my eyes are ridiculous. So Comeback Little Sheba was an extremely long play, and my character was Bruce. I was playing the fiance to Marie. I didn't have much lines. I had like what, 9 lines, and I was on the page before interval, and I was on the page after interval. That was it. That was it. There was nothing else for me to do after those 2 pages, and uh, yeah. I have to admit, it was a bit of a challenge for me in a sense of trying to keep myself energetic in a sense, so I didn't go on stage extremely cold, meaning that I was like, no energy whatsoever. And there was a scene where um, I'm supposed to knock on the door. Marie opens the door and she wants to know where I've been because I've been late. But on this particular show that we did, we were busy talking backstage during lunch. I think our lunch break between the two shows, and I was just thinking about what we were talking about. So I missed my cue. I missed my cue. So Marie comes into her bedroom and she wants to know where the fuck Wayne is, and so I knock on the door and she opens the door and she says, Bruce, where have you been? So there was a lot of like, a lot of attitude in her line. And yeah, we moved on from there. In another scene, which was actually on the DVD, yeah, I think it's before interval. I'm sure it's before interval. Um, Lola has made dinner for Marie and myself, and it's all like candlelit dinner and what have you with food and all the trimmings. But at the Mars Theatre, you're actually not allowed to have a candle on stage, well, a lit candle on stage because the Mars Theatre burned down, but it burned down because of electrical issues. But anyway, we're not going to get into an argument about that. So, I think I blew the candle. Oh, the curtains were closing, so I blew the candle out. And some of the flame, I don't know how, got onto the chair next to us and it was started to smoke. So, as the curtains were closing, you see me hitting the chair to make sure that it doesn't catch a light. So what happens on the last day of doing a show is that we do a show in the afternoon, have a little break, and then show in the evening. And then after the show, we go greet our guests who came to see the show, and then we go and strike the set, meaning that we dismantle the set, we take all the furniture off stage, we clean the green room where we wait, we even clean the dressing room and the bathrooms. So when the next production comes in, everything is clean. Um, and then after that, we normally go into the foyer and have our cast party, which normally either lasts for 2 hours or it really, really depends. So with Comeback Little Sheba, we all went to Doc's house. He offered to to um, to host our cast party. So when the show ended, he literally went home. I take it. I get it. There's not a lot of things to do for old people, but in my experience in the theatre, old people always sort out the screws that is used to put the set together because that needs to be sorted by sizes. But anyway, I'm not here to name and shame them, but anyway. And so, yeah, so what really got me the most is just that we were hardly there when he wanted to kick us out. And I'm like, but then don't host the cast party. But then again, I got hopelessly drunk and I was spilling alcohol everywhere. Needless to say, I don't think he's ever hosted one since. That was in 2011. Yeah.